Absolutely, guys. So let me go ahead and mute out the lines as well. Guys, we are jam-packed, like we have no more room at all. Let me go ahead and mute out the lines, make sure no disturbance there. Awesome, fantastic, guys. Well, once again, guys, I want to welcome everyone, especially all the guests. If you are a guest and this is your first time participating in this information on tonight, I definitely want to welcome you. You are in definitely for a blessed treat of this information that we've been screaming for the rooftops now, going on the past 19 months, literally 19 months. I literally have to pinch myself every time because I'm just trying to figure out why this never gets old for me, but it literally doesn't. And it's never going to now because literally we have so many people, I mean, that are literally having deposits come into their bank every single day, throughout the day, all along the day. It's just crazy. People are just saying, Doug, I cannot believe that this is literally taking place as advertised, and it is. And it has been for the last 19 months for many, many, many of us folks. So to the guest, we only are like looking for strategic partners in what we got going on. So hopefully that you come with, looking at this information with an outstretched neck. We're just looking for strategic partners to help us grow this global bank, okay? That we looking for partners, that we're taking this all over the globe. And I asked someone that's literally come on maybe just a few short months here that she's been involved with this information. And guys, she is just, she is building an organization all across this world, border to border, from the north to the south to the east to the west and beyond. I even think I just found out, she may even have some people on Saturn or on the moon right now. She is literally putting this in front of anything that breathes, okay? Or even doesn't really breathe all that much. If it, because I'm not, like I said, I'm hearing she has aliens in her organization. It is growing so fast. She hails out of a little small area called Franklin, Arkansas. And we had a discussion later on today. She says the population there is just right at 198 people. I'm like, 198 people, like literally. And so I love that, folks, because you don't have to be in a major city like Los Angeles. You ain't got to be in a major city like New York. If you got a big enough dream and a big enough desire, you could be just two people in one area. And this young lady, I had to make a list of literally where our organization has already grown to. And we're talking about literally less than 6 months. I mean, she has business off in Belgium, in the Netherlands, Peru, Guatemala, Venezuela, Mexico, Iraq, Canada, and of course here in the U.S. and many of the states and cities all across America, guys, literally on fire. And she, I asked her would she step in and share the presentation on tonight. And I couldn't ask her fast enough. She was more than willing. I mean, just literally flipped over in her chair and be like, oh, absolutely. So guys, without further ado, I want to bring on just a young lady, goes by the name of Miss, because I always got to work on pronouncing her name, Alishan Ann Kingrey, also affectionately known as Miss Coach A. She's going to bring on the presentation on tonight. Coach A, if you are out there, the floor is yours, sweetheart. Go ahead and take it away.
Hello. Well, let me start by saying I am absolutely honored to be here, and especially with my mentor, Mr. D. I want to preface by saying I have been in the online space for 8 years. I knew that there was something out there that would get me where I wanted to be, and that's free. Free of a 9-to-5, free to spend time with my children and now grandchildren. And I have found some things that paid pretty good, but I tell you what, the work and the time and the effort that it took to put into these things. And then, on the other side of that, a lot of my friends couldn't join because they just couldn't recruit 1 million people like I could. They just didn't have the gift of gab like I do, right? So there was a lot of people that would slip through the cracks and couldn't even join my team and make the money that I was making online prior to this. And then along came the co-op. And I got in. I got to tell you, I'm human. I came in apprehensive, just like a lot of us have come in. You want to dip your toe in the water, see how it's going to work. You go in a little shy, like, okay, is this going to be real? Is it going to do what it says it's going to do? And then before I got to making money, I met the leaders. I heard DTR, David T. Rosen's background, who has a very, very huge presence in Canada. That's how I blew up so quick. That's how I got like 400 people on my team overnight, because he's so popular in Canada. But then I started meeting people like D. Ford. I met Greg. I have an amazing upline also. Well, D. Ford is my upline, but he's my upline's upline. So he's in my line, but my direct upline to him, under him, is Ian. And the support that I saw in this community was literally second to none. And that was what I never asked D. Ford, how much money are you making? I never asked Ian, how much money are you making? I never asked Greg, how much money are you making? Because at the time when I first came in, and honestly, I'm not rich. I need money just like everybody does. However, I know that the path to get there is through strong support. And I knew that because I have D. Ford on my team, because I have Greg on my team, because I have Ian on my side, because my partner, Coach B, is with me, all of us being as strong as we are together, getting the unlimited support that I needed, I knew I was going to blow this thing up. So I jumped in both feet and I started building this thing right away, because again, if you say you can have it, you can have it. I just went totally crazy with this thing from day one, and I have never looked back. And it is amazing, actually, how well people have just sorry about this. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, here we go. The thing about this is what I said, why it was so hard to build teams and other things is because it was either too expensive or it was too time consuming. You had to build these huge accounts, huge teams. This is literally for every single person on the planet. It doesn't matter if you are living in a third world country like Iraq, you can join my team. I've got people in Iraq on my team, and I've got people all over the globe. I have a lot of Ghanaians on my team. I have people that they're not rich, but they're looking for what we've got. And what we've got is a global, yes, it is available to the entire globe, and is a cooperative bank on blockchain. Cooperative, we all know that as, like, if you can think about a cooperative here in Arkansas, our electric company is cooperative, meaning that since you are a member of this cooperative, you share in the profit. And that's exactly what we've got going on here. We share in the profit with David Rosen. And that is absolutely, that in itself is just so amazing. When you can find a guy like DTR who is literally has his mindset also on helping the masses with a product, that's a good company to be in. So for the first time in history, money is no longer controlled by banks or governments, but by the people who use it because of blockchain. Now, listen, a lot of us are going, okay, hold on a minute, but I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know how to buy crypto. I don't know how to get crypto. It is more simple, way more simple than you think it is. But I think that we can all agree on learning something that would take a very short time to learn, but give us the ultimate control and the say over our money is absolutely worth it. Absolutely. We are only looking for serious individuals or organizations. Now, listen to me. We need to reach out to, when we're growing teams in the co-op, we only want to look for business-minded people who are like ourselves, right? And that's what that means by serious individuals. You don't want to share your link with somebody who's going to throw it on the shelf, maybe not even touch it for a month, maybe not even look at it at all. You're looking for strategic partners, people like yourself who are looking to have a business. And who wouldn't choose a business with only $28 overhead if they're actually looking for a business, right? So what am I talking about here? Let's go back up here a minute. Here we go.
Hey,
So
Coach.
it is,
Hey,
yes.
Coach, I don't mean to cut you off. All we're seeing is just a file manager that's up.
Oh, I apologize. Okay, I don't know why I'm looking at the PDFs, but let me stop sharing then. I apologize. I don't know what's going on with that. So let's try again. Are you guys seeing it now?
Yes, now we are. Now we're seeing the slides.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I apologize. I don't know what was going on with my other slides, but now we are on track. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys how simple this business is. You're not even going to believe how simple it is. All you're going to do, whoever shared this presentation with you, you're going to contact this person and say, look, I need a link for this thing because this is honestly the best thing I've ever seen. You're going to click on the link, very simple registration, first name, last name, email, phone number, password, done. That's it. And again, if you don't know how to buy crypto, listen, there's tons of people in this co-op that can help you figure out how to buy crypto. I'm sure your upline knows how to buy crypto because they had to do it when they came in. But listen, don't worry. We've got videos to cover the registration, to cover everything. Okay, now that you're in, you are going to, okay, I'm gonna get into the pay it forward thing in a minute. We'll go back to that. So just remember, contact the person that invited you to this webinar. Click on the link, put in your information. You're gonna get your 3 tokens. We'll talk about this a little bit later. Again, you're gonna get your 3 tokens. Now, what that's gonna do for you, your 3 tokens is gonna get you a 4th token, is gonna get you, that is going to activate your account for free. So essentially you're getting 4 tokens, plus you get your NFT for joining. Remind me to double back. We're gonna talk about all of this in a minute, I promise. And that is literally it. You guys are activated. And now what do we need to do? Again, we're going to talk to people who are business minded, people who are like us, who are looking for a way to make residual, passive, ongoing income for the rest of their lives. Now, this is not a passive program, meaning there's no trading here, you guys. There's no investing. And I'm sure right now you're finally let the breath out of your chest and you're like, thank God, because I've tried every trading program on the planet and they just don't work. Or they work for 4 months and then where's my money? That's not what we're doing here at all. We get paid from member subscriptions. Member subscriptions. And we live in a subscription-based world. So why not have a subscription-based residual income, correct? Like how many of us are paying for Netflix every single month? How many of us use PayPal? How many of us use, how many of us have electric or cable? Or like if you think about every single one of the bills that you pay every month, they are subscriptions. You can't get around them. You test it out. Don't pay your electric bill next month and see if you still have electric, right? But when you pay for all of this stuff, does it pay you back? That's the question. No, it doesn't. Well, at the co-op, it does pay you back. So let's talk about what happens when you, remember, you've just activated your account by buying 3 tokens. What's the very next thing we're going to do? We're going to talk to 3 people. And again, I'm not going to talk to my parents, my neighbor, I'm not going to talk to people who are, you know, kind of, yeah, you know, show me what you got. I mean, I don't know. Let me see where you're, is this another one of those? Yeah, listen, we are looking for people. When I started building my team, I was looking for, oh my gosh, you know what? He is a huge builder. He's got a big network of people. Okay. This guy is looking for a business. I am going to connect him with the co-op. You're starting a business here, right? So think about if I was the one that started PayPal 20 years ago. Am I going to call my broke cousins? Am I going to call my broke friends and be like, hey, y'all, I'm starting this Fortune 500 multi-million-dollar company. Do you guys want to be a partner with me? My business would go over not very good. It would be over before it started. If I'm going to start a huge Fortune 500 multi-million-dollar company, I am going to talk to people that are Fortune 500 people, correct? But it doesn't take $1 million to start this. It takes $28. It doesn't take 100 investors to get this thing going. It takes 3 like-minded people who want to start their own business. And as soon as you get those 3, $35 hits your bank account like clockwork. As soon as your 3 people are registered in your back office, $35 immediately hits your back office. Now, we said that you started with 28, didn't we? It is $28 to start your membership, and you have just made $35. 28 is less than 35. Now you're already in profit, and all you did was get 3 customers. It took PayPal a lot longer to get their customers rolling and to make their investment back, I promise you. But now, listen, so for you, okay, I want to make a note here. Your job is done. You have your 3 people under you. You have your account activated. That's it. Your responsibility is done. But why is it done? How is it that easy? Because you chose 3 strategic people to come in with you. You said, listen, all you have to do is have 3 people under you. Can you get 3 people? That's what you have told your 3 people. Now, as soon as they do it, because they are strategic, that's why you chose them. Now, your bank has just hit $47 and your friend has made $35. So now we keep talking to people, and listen, this is why we want to take a little bit of extra time when we sign up, folks. We don't want to just send them a link. Here, sign up for this. We want to sit down with people and we want to see what their goals are. I have people reach out to me all the time on Facebook and just tell me, hey, I like what you're doing. I see that you're traveling the world. Shoot me a link. And I say, nope, let's set up a video call. Do you even qualify to be on my team? Is what I say to them. If you think that you cannot get 3 strategic partners, then me and you should just part ways, because I have a goal in mind, and it is running towards the $1 million a month, not walking. And I'm going to show you guys how amazing this program is, as long as it is followed the right way. Now, strategic partners have just got 3 people. Now your bank looks like this, 96 bucks, which means your friends are $47, and their people that they just brought in, how much did they make? $35. Now, why do these numbers all look the same? Because it never changes. Never. This is not a maybe you can make this much money, or kind of, or possibly. This is 100% to mathematical certainty how much money can be made with the co-op, as long as every single person gets their 3, just 3. It never changes. You just need 3. That's it. And watch your income. Now your bank is at 258 because we've talked to people, we have pre-qualified them, we have not just sent out links. Now, what are my friends doing? My friends are 1 level behind me at 96 bucks, and now they're getting excited. They're talking to everybody that they know, getting people to sign up, because look it, we are all 1 step ahead of the last guy behind us. Now we are at 987 in our bank. And how many people have we recruited at this point? 3 people. How much money have we paid to come in? $28. $28. Now I'm going to skip through a little bit because I want to get back through the pay it forward system. That is the fastest way to get these amazing numbers in your bank. Now listen, you guys see what week we are on here. Week 10. Week 10 sounds like 2.5 months to me. 2.5 months. Excuse me? How in the world can we make 193,000? Okay, and the one thing that I did not explain, now listen, let's go back to this. That's $35 a month. That's $47 a month, not one time. That's $96 a month. That's every 28 days. That means you get 13 of these payments. It's not 12. Every 28 days, you get 13 payments of 258, of 987, of 2360. And y'all, as a world traveler, I can tell you, you can live any place in the world for 2360 a month. So if you're looking to retire in Spain, that is absolutely possible. If you're looking to retire in Mexico, in Europe, somewhere in anywhere in the world, that right there will get you to it. Now, again, we want to streamline this thing as much as possible. I said it takes 1 token. It takes $28 to get activated. So why, Coach A, did you tell me when I first came in, I had to buy 3 tokens? Here's why. It's an ingenious system that DTR, David T. Rosen, has put together. Every single thing that this man has done has been to help us make more money and to make the program work even better. Again, when you come in and buy your 3 tokens, that is going to immediately activate your account. You get a free token to activate your account, plus you get your free NFT. Now, here is exactly how it works. When you go and talk to your 3 strategic people, what are you going to tell them? Click on this link, buy 3 tokens when you come in. And it only works with 3 tokens. That's why I keep hitting hard on this one point. When your person comes in and buys their 3 tokens, one of your tokens that you bought, remember you bought 3, one of your tokens is going to activate your first customer. You see the system, it is set up from point A to point Z for us to win. Now, instead of you buying 3 tokens and then, oh, well, one of them had to go to activate me, and so now I need another. No, I'm telling you, it is all a perfect system to help everybody move through these levels as quickly as possible. And don't forget, every time you buy those 3 tokens, you're getting a free NFT. That, you guys, is how we get to week 10 and our bank looks like $193,688. And again, our friends are strategic. They are right behind us. Our friends are at 48,000. This is your 3 people, and their people are at 13,000. And it goes all the way back down again. You guys, these are very doable numbers. Again, this is not a possibility. This is not a could be. This is not a too good to be true. This is works with 100% mathematic certainty every single time. This is a digital online bank. It is your money. Now, listen, a lot of us are saying, okay, those numbers look great, but how long is the company going to hold my money? It is your money in your bank. The only thing I'm asking you to do is keep about $30 in your co-op so you never miss a payment, and you can withdraw anything else you are making every day. When you have at least $50, you can withdraw it right back into your crypto wallet and you can spend it. Globally, you can send money to people. And I'm telling you, this is one of the things that helps me the most with the co-op. I have family in different countries. Forget about Western Union. It is so expensive to send money to other countries. It is outrageous. They take at least a third of my money. Not with this. Not with this. I can send and receive anywhere on the globe for pennies on the dollar. 100% of all royalties are distributed to members. That right there, okay, I'm done with the whole presentation. That right there should be enough without seeing anything else. Who does that? Nobody. I'll tell you who. Nobody. 8 years, I've been in a lot of companies and you get a fraction of what they make, not 100% of the royalties. And they're not only paid 100%, but they hit your wallet instantaneously. As soon as your team signs up, bam, it's in your wallet. Refresh your page, you see that 35.25 immediately. And again, you can withdraw your royalties whenever you want to. You also have the NFT. Be sure to mint that in your back office. That is an asset right there. That appreciates in value in time. You can sell it, you can, which I'm not selling mine because again, it's an asset. It's like a house. You're going to wait until that thing goes way, way up in value, right? Before you sell it. Business is totally automated. All you have to do is register, get 3 people, and go back to living your life. The AI takes care of everything else. Everything. And you've got the power in your hands right now with this co-op to help everybody anywhere on this globe create an ongoing, predictable, ongoing, passive income. And not only that, you can belong to a community that is, we are close-knit. Everybody helps everybody. We are everyday average people. I come from, and my town is not quite 200. It is 198 people here. So you think that you live in a small town and you can't get anybody on your team, you can get people on your team. I promise you. People are flocking to the idea of having something so simple that they can make money from the rest of their lives. So I am going to turn it back over to Mr. D. Ford. I appreciate you guys. Listen, every single one of you are superstars, whether you know it or not. You are here because somebody saw the superstar in you enough to invite you to this webinar. I appreciate you guys. I love every one of you. Let's build this thing to the moon together because we are worth it. Back to you, Mr. D.
Hey, man. Wow. Coach A, awesome. Guys, why don't we go ahead, if you don't mind, unmute yourselves. Let's give Miss Coach A some hearts, some love, some hand claps, just showing appreciation. Just a fantastic job she did.
Awesome presentation.
Absolutely.
Great presentation.
Love
Thank
it.
you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Coach A.
I can't believe something like that is way out there in Franklin, Arkansas, of all places. No, just a dynamic, fantastic work there, Coach A.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you so much. I'm literally getting text messages. Hey, we need that recording. We need that recording. Guys, I've been recording it. I didn't miss out. You know, hey, I messed up on that last time, but hey, sometimes you got to mess up. That's how you learn, right? But guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. We're going to have Q&A session. If there's any guests or any new members on the line may have any questions, it's really straightforward, folks. It's as advertised as Coach A. And you really want to involve the right partners here, literally, right? Because that's what makes this thing move. Strategic partnership. We're not looking for the hope they do it. We're not looking for the get around to it. Folks, we're only talking about you, just 3 strategic partners. Each of you guys is doing the same one time. And as that's replicating forward, as Coach A just showed you, you're literally being marched up the escalator. Everyone is. As this thing is, we're getting others on the escalator as well. I mean, it literally functions that way. Literally everybody doing a one-time execution that they're not required to do again, okay? And yeah, we do have some people that bring in more than just 3, because, I mean, think about it. I mean, if you had the cure for cancer, would you tell more than 3? Well, folks, we literally have the cure for financial cancer out there. And like I said, literally, folks, not hype, not sugarcoating anything. Literally, we have people all across this thing involved in this business, literally receiving and scaling in money every single day. And they'll be receiving that, never receding, going back, receiving money for the rest of their days, even as it scales. And again, that money is coming in residually. So I'll go ahead and take a few questions for any guests or any first-time new members that may have a question. Just go down to the bottom and hit reactions and just raise your hand. I'll see your hand raised. And definitely get your question answered. Let me stop recording here real quick.